What's up, guys? Edmund here of Arlistic Entertainment, and today I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2. The rumor mills are really hot on this, and I thought I would give my little take on it. So let's talk about it. So we know that there are a lot of rumors out, a lot of articles, a lot of YouTubers talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 and the things that possibly could have been leaked and the things that they would like to see. So first off, I see that a lot of rumors are talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 is on par with the PlayStation 4, especially when it's undocked. I've seen some of the allegedly leaked schematics of the Nintendo Switch, how it's going to look and things like that, which I take all of this with a little grain of salt because we're all not really sure that this is actually true. But when hearing about like how the Nintendo Switch is going to be on par with the PlayStation 4 as far as graphical power, I'm all for it. I look at Nintendo as a very innovative company because, look at Nintendo Switch. The current Nintendo Switch that we have is outsold the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Nintendo, in my opinion, they just dominate the market because they bring something different to the table. So like having that hybrid console where you can dock it, take it on the go. To me, that was like more of a dream for me to have a system like that. And I can play, not only Nintendo games, but some of the games that I enjoy, like Darksiders and things like that. Even with Wolfenstein, I love Wolfenstein. I got a chance to play that. Even you can play BioShock on the Nintendo on Switch. So Nintendo really doesn't miss a mark, even though the Nintendo Switch is not as graphically impressive as the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. It still holds its own weight. And I feel like Nintendo kind of is like in a league of its own. I guess you can say that because Nintendo, they're not so much as focused on graphics. They're more focused on fun, which I feel like the graphics that Nintendo do put into their systems are good enough. Like Nintendo Switch, I have lots of fun playing Nintendo Switch, and I feel like Nintendo, they work with less to give you more, and Nintendo can definitely take that as a part of their mission statement. Less is more, because like I mentioned, they're not on par with the PlayStation 5. They're not on par with the Xbox Series X when it comes to graphical fidelity. But at the same time, they give their consumers a unique experience, which is what makes people gravitate towards the Nintendo Switch in the first place. So having PlayStation 4 graphics, even have PlayStation 4 processing power, if that's the case, I think it's still a win for Nintendo, especially if you're still giving the consumers what they desire out of a product. As far as just gameplay, you don't lose out on that. Now, do I like quality graphics? Yes, I do. But if you're sacrificing graphics for a unique experience, then I can roll with that, and which is what Nintendo do, because I can take my Nintendo Switch on the go. Now, granted, PlayStation 5 has remote play. Xbox Series S and X has remote play, which is fine. But I have to leave my console at home and I have to rely on a good quality internet connection in order to be able to play my games remotely. Whereas I can just take my Nintendo Switch wherever I want to go and just play whatever I want. Whatever games that Nintendo have to offer, I can play that right on the go, without a reduction in gameplay. Even sometimes when you play your remote play on the go, if your connection is not strong, the graphics suffer a little bit. You notice a little, like a dip in frame rate. You notice like maybe the graphics get kind of crazy at times. But when I have my Nintendo Switch, I can just play it. I'm good. And that's the thing that I love about Nintendo. Less is more, and I highly agree with that. And maybe if that's applied to Nintendo's mission statement, it's a win. So seeing the schematics that they had, like I say, I take it with a grain of salt. Does it look cool? Yeah, it's pretty decent. But I do hope that they have like the OLED screen on it. Like, you know, I mentioned in the previous video, I do hope that the Nintendo Switch 2 has an OLED screen on it. Hopefully that's the first thing they roll out with the Nintendo Switch, like the OLED screen, because I think it just looks great. I hope that they still keep Nintendo Switch Online, where you can play Nintendo 64 games, Super Nintendo, Nintendo games, Nintendo NES games. I hope that that is still a thing, because you know, like I say, Nintendo, they're innovative, and I feel like the formula that they have with the Nintendo Switch, it actually works and works well. Now, if they do beef up the, like I mentioned in the previous video about them beefing up the docking station. So like if you dock your Nintendo Switch, then it gives you that same graphical fidelity as a PlayStation 5. It actually, I feel like it would actually put it on par with the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 if you maybe had like a built-in GPU into the dock. I'm not sure if they would do that, because then, you know, the prices can get a little bit higher as opposed to the target price that they have for the Nintendo Switch 2. But that's just my idea. I feel like that would be great if they could build a dock where it just makes the Nintendo Switch 2 extremely robust, to where it gives you that same graphical fidelity as it does for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. But, you know, that's just my thoughts. But as far as like the rumors that are out, PlayStation 4, I don't have a problem with that. I'm not really, when it comes to Nintendo Switch, I don't really look at it as far as like a graphical perspective, because their graphics are good enough, in my opinion. It's good enough to play a game. It's good enough to sit down with your friends and family in order to have a great time. And I'm glad that that's the way that Nintendo direct things to their audience. Do you guys think that these rumors are true that they're putting out about the Nintendo Switch 2? What are your thoughts about Nintendo Switch 2? Are you looking to pick one up? And are you hoping that the graphics are extremely quality as far as like PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X? Or are you like me? They put good graphics out, good enough to play, good enough to have fun. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Edmund of Arlistic Entertainment. Until the next one, I'll talk to you soon.